Hello everyone. Welcome back to the TV Days Drama Digest channel, your ultimate source for all things soap opera, where we dive deep into the twists, turns, and heart-pounding drama that keeps us glued to our screens. We're the passionate fans and analysts who live and breathe the world of daytime television, dissecting every plotline, character arc, and behind-the-scenes rumor with the fervor of true devotees. Today, we're here to unravel one of the most electrifying storylines brewing on Days of Our Lives DOOL, a show that's been captivating audiences for decades with its endless saga of love, betrayal, and shocking revelations. We're talking about the impending kidnapping of Stephanie Johnson, portrayed by the talented Abigail Klein. Could this spell the end for Stephanie's journey in Salem? Is Abigail Klein bidding farewell to the iconic soap? Buckle up, dear viewers, as we explore this gripping narrative in exhaustive detail, speculating on every shadowy corner and dramatic possibility. This isn't just a recap, it's a full immersion into the chaos that's about to unfold. Let's set the stage properly, shall we? Days of Our Lives has always been a masterclass in suspenseful storytelling, weaving intricate webs of intrigue that leave fans on the edge of their seats. Stephanie Johnson, the resilient and multifaceted character we've come to adore, is no stranger to peril. Played with nuance and intensity by Abigail Klein since her return to the show in 2022, Stephanie has navigated everything from romantic entanglements to family secrets and professional triumphs. But now, as whispers from the set leak out and previews tease a harrowing ordeal, it seems Stephanie is about to face her most terrifying challenge yet, a kidnapping that could change everything. The drama kicks off next week in a scene that's already sending shivers down our spines. Picture this: Stephanie Johnson, suitcase in hand, strides confidently into a luxurious hotel room in the bustling heart of Chicago. The Windy City, with its towering skyscrapers and vibrant energy, serves as the perfect backdrop for this high-stakes adventure. She's not there for leisure, oh no, this is business. Stephanie is on a promotional tour for her latest book, a memoir perhaps detailing her tumultuous life in Salem, filled with tales of lost loves, rediscovered family ties, and the unbreakable spirit that defines her. The hotel room, opulent yet isolating, symbolizes her momentary escape from the chaos of home. But little does she know, danger is lurking just beyond the door. As Stephanie settles in unpacking her belongings, maybe glancing at her reflection in the mirror, pondering the successes and heartaches that brought her sinister presence makes itself known. Her stalker, a figure shrouded in mystery and malice, has been trailing her every move. This isn't a random encounter, it's calculated, premeditated. The stalker positions himself outside her room, perhaps in the dimly lit hallway where shadows dance menacingly on the walls. He watches, waits, and then strikes with a threat that escalates the tension to unbearable levels. More trouble doesn't even begin to cover if this could involve cryptic notes slipped under the door, eerie phone calls echoing through the silence, or even a direct confrontation that leaves Stephanie gasping for breath. Now, who could this tormentor be? The clues point tantalizingly toward Owen Kent, Stephanie's previous kidnapper, a character whose villainy has left an indelible mark on the show's history. Remember Owen? Portrayed with chilling charisma, he first entered Stephanie's life in a whirlwind of deception and danger back in the late 2000s. As a henchman for the DiMera family, Owen was involved in one of the most infamous plot lines, kidnapping Stephanie and holding her captive in a morgue drawer scene that still haunts longtime fans. His obsession with her was palpable, a toxic mix of infatuation and control that nearly broke her spirit. After his apparent defeat and imprisonment, Owen faded into the background, but soaps like DOOL thrive on resurrections and returns. Could he have escaped biding his time for revenge? Or is this a copycat, someone inspired by Owen's dark legacy? Let's delve deeper into Owen Kent's backstory to understand why his potential return feels so ominous. Introduced in 2009, Owen was no ordinary villain. He was a gardener with a twisted soul, entangled in the web of the Kyriakis and DiMera feuds. His kidnapping of Stephanie was part of a larger scheme orchestrated by E.J. DiMera, but Owen's personal fixation turned it into something far more personal and terrifying. Fans recall the claustrophobic horror of Stephanie trapped in that drawer, her screams muffled, her hope dwindling as hours turned into days. It was a storyline that tested the boundaries of daytime drama, blending psychological thriller elements with the soap's signature emotional depth. If Owen is indeed back, imagine the flashbacks that could flood the screen-green memories of that ordeal, intercut with present-day terror, heightening the drama exponentially. But why Chicago? The choice of location is no accident. Away from the protective circle of her family and friends in Salem, her father, Steve Patch Johnson, her mother, Kayla Brady, and her on-again, off-again love interest, Alex Kyriakis, Stephanie is vulnerable. Chicago represents isolation, a city where anonymity reigns, perfect for a stalker to operate undetected. The promotional tour adds layers of irony. Stephanie's book, likely a beacon of empowerment, becomes the very lure that draws her predator closer. Perhaps the stalker attends her book signing, blending into the crowd of adoring fans. His eyes locked on her with malevolent intent. The contrast between the glamour of the event, flashing cameras, autograph seekers, and the underlying threat creates a palpable sense of dread. As we speculate on the unfolding events, one burning question looms large: is this the end for Stephanie Johnson? Will Abigail Klein be leaving Days of Our Lives? Abigail, with her poised elegance and emotional range, has breathed new life into Stephanie since stepping into the role. Originally played by Shelley Hennig, Stephanie's character has evolved from a race car driver with a rebellious streak to a savvy public relations expert who's weathered storms of heartbreak and betrayal. Abigail's portrayal has added depth, making Stephanie relatable yet aspirational, a woman who's strong but not infallible. Rumors of cast departures are the lifeblood of soap fandom, and this kidnapping arc has ignited a firestorm of speculation. Could this be a dramatic exit storyline, where Stephanie meets a tragic fate or decides to leave Salem for good? In the cutthroat world of daytime TV, actors come and go, often due to contract disputes, new opportunities, or creative decisions. Abigail Klein, known for her work in The Young and the Restless and various Hallmark movies, might be eyeing bigger projects. Or perhaps it's a red herring, a plot device to ramp up the stakes before a heroic rescue reaffirms her place in the show. Let's explore the possibilities in vivid detail. Scenario 1: the kidnapping succeeds and Stephanie is whisked away to a remote location, perhaps an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Chicago, where wind howls through cracked windows and rats scurry in the darkness. Bound and gagged, she fights back with the tenacity we've come to expect, using her wits to send subtle signals for help. Back in Salem, Panic and Swestive and Kayla mobilize, enlisting the help of Black Patch investigations, while Alex grapples with guilt over not accompanying her. The search spans episodes filled with false leads, tense confrontations, and emotional breakdowns. If this leads to Stephanie's demise, it would be a gut-wrenching blow, echoing the show's history of killing off beloved characters for shock value. Scenario 2: a twist reveals the stalker isn't Owen at all, but a new antagonist tied to Stephanie's past. Maybe it's a scorned ex-lover, a jealous rival from her PR world, or even a long-lost relative with a grudge. This could open doors to fresh storylines exploring themes of identity, forgiveness, and resilience. Abigail Klein's performance in such scenes would be pivotal, her eyes conveying fear, determination, and vulnerability in equal measure. Fan reactions are already pouring in across social media and forums. On X, formerly Twitter, hashtags like Sebastophaine and Abigail Klein DOOL are trending, with viewers sharing theories and pleas. One fan tweeted, "If they kill off Stephanie, I'm done with DOOL. Abigail brings so much heart to the role." Another speculated, Owen's return would be epistomizing the showdown with Steve. Reddit threads on our Disoffer Lives are buzzing with debates. Is this a contract negotiation ploy? Will it tie into the larger Demera versus Kyriakis rivalry? The community's passion underscores why soaps endure. They foster a sense of shared experience, where every twist feels personal. To truly appreciate this storyline, we must revisit Stephanie's journey on DOOL. Introduced in 1999 as the daughter of super couple Steve and Kayla, she grew up amid turmoil, kidnappings, presumed deaths, and family reunions. Her relationship with Philip Kyriakis, her adventures in racing, and her battles with addiction have made her a multifaceted icon. Abigail Klein's iteration has modernized her, infusing contemporary issues like mental health and career ambition. If this kidnapping is her swan song, it would be a poetic, if tragic, full circle showing her earlier traumas while providing closure. But let's not forget the production side. Days of Our Lives, now streaming on Peacock after its NBC run, has adapted to changing viewer habits with bolder plots. Executive producer Ken Corday has a knack for resurrecting characters, so even if Stephanie dies, resurrection is always possible. Abigail's contract status remains hush-hush, but insider sources hint at potential extensions. Perhaps this arc is designed to boost ratings, drawing in lapsed viewers with high-drama promos. As we await the episodes, let's imagine the climactic moments. Stephanie, cornered in her hotel room, hears a knock, innocent at first, then insistent. She opens the door cautiously, only to be overpowered in a blur of motion. The screen fades to black amid her muffled cries, leaving us in suspense. Cut to Salem, Kayla collapses in Steve's arms, vowing vengeance. Alex punches a wall in frustration. The stalker Owen or other was monologues about his motives, revealing layers of backstory that humanize yet horrify. This storyline isn't just about kidnapping, it's a commentary on vulnerability in the public eye. Celebrities like Stephanie, fictional though she is, face real dangers from obsessed fans, mirroring real-world issues. DOOL has always tackled social topics, and this could spark discussions on stalking and safety. In conclusion, dear viewers, the kidnapping of Stephanie Johnson promises to be a rollercoaster of emotions, suspense, and revelations. Whether it's Owen Kent's vengeful return or a new threat, the impact on Abigail Klein's tenure remains uncertain. Will Stephanie survive stronger than ever? Or is this farewell? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.